Any updates? Or?
No.
No. It's terrible.
More.
That's a good. It's like the most brutal part. Once you get through it.
Morning. If the grass is too wet, there's mats on my front porch over there. If you want to grab them, the two big palm trees across the street, on the lower porch right there. There's some. Yeah, of course.
You got the shoes.
No. Josh Allen socks, baby. Josh Allen.
XS out?
Yeah.
It's different on a sock.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Where's he going up?
You guys look not as good as the.
Victor, come here. You coming to get me? Come here. Oh, bro, get me. Get me. You get me. Is volume good over there? Woo! All right, easy like Sunday morning. What do you say, everybody? Let's do this, huh? Good to see y'all.
Good to see you.
I know it's overcast. I know it's a little bit chilly, but you're going to forget all about that in about 5 minutes. You made the right choice to be here. My name is Steve. I'm guiding us through our easy like Sunday morning yoga, aka breath-based meditation. I don't know. Let's get started in child's pose. That's all I got for y'all. Let's do it. Child's pose, please. So big toes towards each other, knees kind of wide. You can sink your hips back. Let your forehead rest down. If this or any other shape we do, any other posture we do doesn't work for you or your body, modify. Change it a little bit. Make the pose and in turn the practice conform to you. But let's sink our hips back. Let's close our eyes. And this is one of those mornings where you could have looked outside and went, it's a little windy, it's a little cold, maybe I'll skip it today. But it's actually really important that we show up on days like that when we don't want to. What's up, bro? So you're doing yourself a huge service here today by showing up to, well, yoga is really an ancient science that's designed to create and maintain physical health, mental clarity, and an emotional sense of balance. It will be worth it. Let's begin by exhaling everything out. Together, we're going to take an inhale through our nose. Good. And a cleansing exhale through your mouth. That's it. Again, inhale through your nose. A little bit bigger here if you can. And then exhale through your mouth. Empty her out. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Clear it out. Seal your lips. Breathe in through your nose for about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then keeping your lips sealed, we'll breathe out through our nose for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just like that. Inhale. A bigger breath, a more focused breath than we've taken at least today, this morning. And with that, this will help us build heat from within. We call it our tapas in yoga. Just like any flame, any fire, it's going to start small. Maybe a little spark. Once we get that flame, we'll add on some kindling, some fuel. And before you know it, that internal fire will be burning bright, sky high, everybody. By 11 a.m., you'll have hit the reset button and have done the hardest thing you're going to do all day. I'm glad you're here. Thank yourself for being here. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe well, my friends. Spread your fingertips wide. Inhale. Come on up to your tabletop, to your hands and to your knees. And then exhale. Curl your toes. Lift your knees up about 2 or 3 inches. There we go. Now, we want to steady our visual gaze, because if our eyes are wandering all over the place, our mind's going to do the same. And same with our breathing. If your breath is sporadic and all over the place, like it is kind of all day, and all day we have like 60, 70, 80,000 thoughts a day. We want to slow it down. And that's the intention of this practice, to cease the fluctuations of our mind. Pull your hands and toes towards each other. Soften your face. On your next inhale, we'll straighten our legs to plank pose. Dandasana, high push-up position, y'all. Shift forward, and we'll lower slowly, take it all the way down to our mat. Good. Untuck your toes, slide your hands back a couple inches. Inhale is going to be cobra pose. So lift your chest up, little to no weight in your hands. So if you just straighten your arms like my man over here, pick your hands up off the ground. Exhale, take her back down. Use those muscles in your lower back. You can set them back down. You get the idea, brother. Inhale, lift up to that perfect degree. Now, we want elbows in, shoulders back to feed your heart through. Exhale, take her back down. Done with number 2. Inhale, once again, lifting up just to that perfect degree till our spine's like, ooh, right there. And exhale, release, take it all the way back down. We'll inhale, press back up to hands and knees, or straight to plank pose if you're feeling ambitious. Exhale, send your hips to the sky. Downward facing dog. Woo! First dogger of your day, y'all. Lift your hips high. Drop your head down low. And usually it feels good to kind of pedal it out. Walk out your dog, as they say. But just like in your child's pose, make this conform to your body. Very good, everybody. As you settle in, you just want to make sure your fingertips are really wide. Feet about hips width apart. A little bend in your knees is going to let you press your hips higher. I saw that over there. Nice work. That straightens your spine as well. Remember, look towards your knees, towards your thighs. That's going to lengthen your cervical spine. And then if you were to wrap your shoulders around towards the front of your body, in other words, take your armpits and point them towards your nose or your chin, well, that would turn on your lat muscles. Beautiful. Take another inhale. Exhale. From here, look forward. At the end of your exhale, step your feet behind your wrists at the top of your mat. Feet are going to be about hips width apart. Okay, bend your knees at least a little bit. Let your head, neck, and shoulders drop down. And you could take ragdoll pose. That would be pinkies to the crease of your opposite elbow. If you want chest expansion and shoulder opening, you can take that option by interlacing your fingers at your lower back. Okay, but, ooh, a lot of chest expansion today, y'all. Okay, if you're taking that chest expansion, inhale, come halfway up. Pull your hands back, roll your shoulders back, and broaden even more across your heart. Keep the clasp of your hands. Exhale, fold. Lift your hands off your lower back and reach them to the ocean. Still interlaced. There we go. At your lower back, brother. Back row. Okay. 3 more deep breaths here, everybody. Inhale. Exhale. Last 2. Inhale. Exhale it out. We got one more. Take a big inhale here. Very good. Exhale, release your hands to the ground. Heel toe your feet together in the center of your mat. And with your head hanging heavy and a little bend in your knees, let's roll up to standing vertebra by vertebra. Good. As you do come to standing, take your hands to heart center and close your eyes for a moment. A physical exercise, a mental exercise to cultivate and maintain physical health, mental clarity, and an emotional sense of balance. If someone were to show up and do this for you, spend an hour working towards those things for you, you'd be beside yourself. You'd be so thankful, right? Thank yourself for being here. Acknowledge that you're one of those people that you do hard stuff and you show up. Breathe well, and let's get her done, y'all. Open your eyes, release your hands, palms facing forward. Inhale, sweep your hands up high to the sky. You might want to lean it back a little bit. Probably feels pretty good. Ooh. Exhale, let's fold. Put a little bend in your knees. Lay your torso out long and empty out completely. Inhale, now find a halfway lift. If you're new to this, hands above or below your knees. Can you flatten your back by squeezing your shoulder blades? I saw that. Good. Exhale, fold, clench your palms, and step to plank pose. Dandasana. We've been here before. Now, hey, personally, first couple of these, I drop to my knees, especially on a Sunday morning. You're welcome to do that. But if you're with me and up for a challenge, we inhale, shift forward. Shoulders come in front of your wrists. Breathe in. And then keeping a strong core. Exhale, lower halfway down. Take your elbows straight back. Very good, y'all. Inhale, first upward facing dog of your day. Tops of your feet down, shoulders back. Feed your heart through. Exhale, pull your hips to the sky. Downward facing donkey. Donkey. Feet hips width. Little bend in your knees. Try to press your hips high. Drop your head down low. You can walk your feet in about 2 or 3 inches there. A little knee bend is your best friend. Beautiful. Inhale, bend your knees a little bit more. Load up your arms, load up your legs, and get light. Look forward. End of your exhale, walk or light hop. Feet between your hands so your heels and toes touch all the way together. Inhale, halfway lift. Pull your chest and pull your spine really long. Exhale, fold and draw your navel in. Core is strong. Inhale, rise. Float your torso. Reach high to the sky. At the top, lean it back till it just feels woo, woo. Exhale, fold. Take it all the way back down. Dive in deep. Inhale, halfway lift. We want length, but we also want core engagement and strength. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank. Shift forward and lower with control. Good. Inhales, upward facing dog. Tops of your feet down. See if you can lift your knees by engaging quadriceps. And if it's a little tough, maybe slide your hands back a couple inches, right underneath your shoulders. Exhale, pull your hips to the sky. Dogger. Five minutes ago, you might want to walk. 10 minutes ago, you might have walked in this park and thought, like I said earlier, a little bit overcast, a little bit cold. Maybe today's not a good day. But you've forgotten all about that. Today's the perfect day, and this is the perfect time to hit the reset button. You're doing yourself a huge service. Inhale, bend your knees, get light and look forward. End of your exhale, walk, maybe a light hop, feet between your hands. Inhale, halfway lift with a full breath in. Exhale, fold, and as you do, make that sensation sweet. Lead with chest, inhale, rise. Float your torso, reach high. You're leaning it back until that sensation in your body is telling you to stop. Amazing. Exhale, fold all the way back down and dive in deep. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back and lengthen. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank. Shift forward, lower with control. You know the flow. The flow, by the way, it's somewhat of a modified Surya Namaskar A, as we call it. What's it about? 6, 7 separate movements that are pretty simple. But these are 6 or 7 movements, forward folds and such. Movements that you never want to lose the ability to do. Right? You want to be able to do these while you're practicing yoga when you're 120, 130, 140 years old. We looking good, y'all. Hey, give me one more deep breath. We've just done 3 of these together. Pop quiz time. One more of those on your own. And I'll meet you right back in downward facing dog. If you wanted to add stuff, you could totally add stuff. If you wanted to skip stuff, I wouldn't blame you one bit. Breathe deep no matter what. Easy like Sunday morning yoga stroll through every muscle, tendon, tissue, joint, organ in our body. Nice, y'all. Inhale. Exhale. Let's see what else we can get cooking, huh? From here, in your downward facing dog, step your feet together and then walk your hands back towards your feet. And as you do, bend your knees and squat down into ball pose. So you're going to lift your heels, tuck your chin to your chest, and bring your forehead towards your knees. It's a little bit tough, but try. Do your best, no more, no less, to breathe deep. And with that, with this compression we're creating in our throat, which that's massaging our thyroid and our parathyroid gland, it's going to help regulate our sleep, our digestion. And you can definitely feel that compression of your torso, massaging all those organs as well. This is huge. Now keep your lower body exactly how it is. Just unfurl your spine, sit up nice and tall. Good, and then interlace your fingers, release your index fingers. A steeple mudra, as we call it. Straighten your arms right out in front of you. Now try to keep your knees squeezing, your thighs squeezing. And we're going to come to standing in 5. Chest lifted. 4. Spine straight. 3. Go back row. We're moving a little quick over there, ain't we? 2. Come all the way up. Take your hands, reach them high here. On your exhale, drop your heels to the ground and lean to your right. Press your hips to the left. Breathe in ocean air deep into lungs. Head back a little bit so that your throat's open. And then take your biceps back with your ears. If you wanted to enhance this, create a little bit more sensation, I'll bet you could. We got another breath if you'd like. Take another inhale. Good. Exhale it out. Inhale, come back through center. Reach both hands to the sky. And then switch it up. Exhale, lean to your left. And press your hips to the right. Now this is called lateral flexion and extension in our spine. A movement that's simple, but let's be honest, we probably would not have done it had we not shown up to our mat today. Take one more. Inhale. Exhale it out. Inhale, come back through center. Reach up high. This is called axial extension in our spine. Exhale, let's fold all the way down and dive in deep. Separate your feet back to about hips width apart. See if you can grab your big toes with your middle and index fingers. We call this Padagustasana. You could take Padahastasana, and that would be sliding your hands underneath your feet up to the creases of your wrist. Yeah, another name for that one is we call it handstand, because you're standing on your hands, Woo! Got to work on that one. Give me 2 more deep breaths, y'all. Inhale. Exhale. One more, everybody. Inhale. Good. Exhale. Release that. Walk your hands right back to your downward facing dog. Little knee bend. Send your hips high. Head dropping down low. Woo! It's that Sunday flow train, yo. All aboard. Tickets, please. Woo! Woo! Inhale, bend. Mine gets worse every week. Take an inhale, bend your knees. Look forward here. End of your exhale, walk or your light hop. Feet between your hands. Heels and toes are touching. Inhale, find your halfway lift. Pull your chest and spine long. Exhale, fold. Dive in deep. Heels and toes are all the way together, right? Inhale is chair pose, Utkatasana. Sink your hips. Lift your chest, and with a big breath, you reach for the sky. Exhale is forward fold. Straighten your legs. Go ahead, dive it on in. Inhale, give me that halfway lift. Strength and length here. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank, shift forward and lower, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale's that upward facing dog. You're feeding your heart through. Exhale, hips to the sky. Dogger. Inhale, lift your left leg. Breathe your left leg to the sky. There you go. Exhale, knee to nose. Tiger pose, shoulders over wrists. Inhale, reach your left leg and send her back up high. Exhale, sweep through to your hands. Stack your knee above your ankle. You can stay high in the ball of your right foot. We're going to inhale, ride our breath on up to crescent pose, Anjaneyasana. Good. Stay tall. Just exhale, slide your hands to heart center. Draw your navel in and push your breath out. Feed the flame. Inhale, sweep your hands out and reach your hands back up high to the sky. Woo! Exhale, take your hands to the ground. Step your left foot back. Shift forward, lower, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale the upward facing dog. You're familiar. Feed your heart through. Exhale, hips to the sky. Dogger. Inhale your right leg. Everybody breathe her on up. Tiger pose, knee to nose is your exhale. Maybe you can get forehead. Inhale, reach it high. Exhale, see if you can step through heel, ball, toe. You just give that a try. And then we inhale, ride our breath on up. A full breath. We reach for the heavens. Stay tall. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, how deep can you breathe? Sweep out, sweep up, reach. Exhale, take it on down, step it on back. Woo! Simple stuff that I promise you will leave no stone unturned. Hips to the sky, downward facing dog. How's your breath doing, huh? We look like we're doing amazing. How's that heat? Oh, I see layers coming off, everybody. That's a good sign. No shirt though, brother? I don't know. All right. Like I said, those flames, internal flames must be sky high. Inhale, bend your knees. Get light and look forward. End of your exhale, walk or your light hop. Feet between your hands, heels and toes are touching. Inhale, your halfway lift. This is called Ardha Uttanasana, strength and length. Exhale, fold, dive in deep. This is Uttanasana. Inhale, chair. Sink your hips. Lift your chest. Reach to the sky. Exhale, fold. Dive it on in. We flowing now, y'all. Riding the wave. Inhale, halfway lift. Lengthen out. Exhale, plant your palms. Step to plank. Shift forward. Chaturanga Dandasana as we lower slow. Inhale, open your heart and feed it through. Exhale, hips to the sky. Dogger. Inhale your left leg, everybody. Breathe your left leg to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose. Tiger pose, empty out. Inhale, reach. Good. On the exhale, sweep it through. A low lunge, stack your knee. You know the flow. We inhale, ride our breath up and reach for the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, big breath in, reach. Woo! Exhale, take it on down, step it on back. Moving through that flow, everybody. Right side on your own. Right side, go for it. Nice work, everybody. There's 1,000 other places you could be, 1,000,000 other things you could be doing. But it matters that you're taking the time to do this. Out of all those other things you could be doing, I would speculate, maybe guess, that this should be right around the top in terms of being beneficial to us. Your body's going to feel clean, and your mind will be totally, totally serene. Inhale. We got one more of these. Oh, more layers coming off. Bend your knees, look forward. End of your exhale, walk or your light hop. Feet between your hands. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back and lengthen. Exhale, fold, dive in deep, and empty out. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Sink lower, reach higher. Is it possible for you to breathe in bigger? Exhale, forward fold. Woo, dive it on in. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back and lengthen. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank, shift it forward, and lower with control. Inhale, give me that upward facing dog with your heart coming through. Exhale, hips to the sky, dogger. Inhale, breathe your left leg. Send her on up, everybody. Send her high. Exhale, take your left knee across to your right elbow. And then see if you can straighten your leg out to the side. Rest the knife edge of your foot on the ground. Ground into your left hand and inhale, roll open so your right hand reaches to the sky. Now do what you have to do to breathe. Adjust so that you're stable. That might be sliding that foot forward. Probably different for every one of us. Really good, y'all. We're here for another 3. Does your phone have the ESPN app? 2. Take an inhale here. Exhale back to plank. Pull your left knee back into your nose. Good. Inhale, reach your left leg high to the sky. Exhale, sweep through to your hands. Low lunge, stack your knee above your ankle. Root down. We're going to inhale, rise up, reach up, crescent pose, Anjaneyasana. And now exhale, jet airplane your arms. Bring your rib cage to your thigh. All right, we're going to do this slow. Can you come higher on the ball of your right foot? How slow, how controlled, how graceful, if at all, can we lean into airplane pose or balancing? Good. You want to steady your visual gaze and steady your breathing. 2 things that are reflective of what's going on inwards. Oh, we're looking good. Without your right toes touching the ground, let's come to standing. Pull your right knee up into your chest. Now you could interlace your fingers an inch or 2 below your knee. I would stay right there. Or maybe hands to hips, straighten your right leg out in front of you. There's plenty of other options, so you could pick your poison. But if you're with me, we inhale, lift that leg a little bit higher here. And then exhale, just roll your shoulders back. We got 2 more breaths, y'all. Inhale. Exhale. Last inhale. You could reach your hands high to the sky. Exhale, back to airplane pose. Dakasana. We got 1 more breath here, y'all. Inhale. You could reach your hands forward. Breathe in. Woo! Exhale, low lunge. Step back. Bring both hands to the ground. Spin your back foot flat. Inhale is going to bring us to warrior 2. Windmill all the way open. Does your phone have the ESPN app?
Does what?
Your phone have the ESPN app?
No.
Steady your gaze. Find this heel to arch alignment right down the center of your mat. A deep bend in your front left knee. We got a couple more breaths here. You've probably done this a few times. Can you close your eyes? Breathe your body tall and then wide, and try to be so active that even though you've done this 100, maybe 1,000 times, you feel it more than you ever have. We got 2 more breaths to do it, y'all. Inhale. Exhale. Another full breath. Drink it up. Inhale. Very good. Exhale it out. We're going to inhale. Reach, reach, reach. Lean forward here. Exhales, extended side angle pose. Woo! You can go forearm to thigh. All right, plenty of options here. Try to make your body narrow, though. All right, roll your right shoulder back. And if you want a little bit more length and a little bit more sensation, maybe you take your right hand and reach to the ocean. There we go. Palm facing down. We're here for 5. Option for left hand up parallel. 4. Very nice. We're breathing well. 3. 2. Now stay low in your lunge. Inhale, reverse your warrior. We're not going to be here too long. I know you're feeling your front left leg. Reach up with your right hand and grab your left wrist. We're going to pull up, out, and away for 5. And then our transition's actually going to be to the back of our mat. In 4. Awesome, y'all. Last 3, 2. All right. We'll inhale, straighten our front left leg. Exhale, rotate all the way around. Spin your back left heel up and take your left elbow to the outside of your right knee or thigh. A lot of confused faces here, y'all. If you're anything like me, I probably would have lost my balance and yard sailed it all over my mat. So I'd have to pick myself up and begin again. That's the practice, y'all. Make sure you're steady and stable. You're breathing deep, right? Can you push this a little? I know you could enhance if you wanted to. Inhale, drive back through your heel, reach out through your head. And then use that leverage to rotate. Increase that internal compression. Woo, woo, y'all. Give me 2 more deep breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Another full breath, everybody. Inhale. Exhale. Amazing. Release to low lunge. Walk your hands to the left. Straighten both legs. Parallel your feet. Perhaps stagger yourself with your neighbor so you don't find your head in their asana. And then, hey, if you want to grab a hold of your ankles, you go for it. Breathe, everybody. Just deep diaphragm breathing is going to slightly change the pH of your body. Getting your heart above your head going to increase the flow of oxygen-rich blood to your brain. That's worth the price of admission right there, everybody. Really, really good. We got, let's call it 3 breaths. Inhale. Feet should be parallel or toes in, heels out. So parallel or toes in, heels out. There we go. 1 more breath here, everybody. Inhale. Very good. Exhale. All right. Let's release that. Take your hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale. Find a halfway lift. Flat back and lengthen. Exhale. Take a stroll. Walk your hands right back to low lunge at the top of your mat. There you go. Step your left foot back to your right. That would be plank pose, but you know that. Squeeze your legs together. Ground into your left hand. And inhale, roll open to your right. For Vashisthasana, side plank pose. Awesome. Lift those hips, everybody. I'm watching. You want to drop a knee or a forearm, you go for it. If you're feeling strong, you can lift your top right leg. 5. Right hand, reach into the ocean. 4. Woo, breathing well. 3. 2, take an inhale here. Exhale, plank, high push-up position. From here, take an inhale, shift forward and lower halfway down. On your exhale, press straight back up. Inhale, lower halfway down. Exhale, press her back up. 1 more, y'all. Inhale, lower halfway. Exhale, press her back up. Ground into your right hand. And then roll open to your left now. Breathe. Simple stuff that may not necessarily be easy. But you're doing phenomenal. 5. Maybe left leg up. 4, left hand reaching, y'all. 3. 2, take another inhale. Reach a little bit, E. Good. Exhale, plank. High push-up position. Again, we're going to inhale, lower halfway down. Exhale, press her back up. How's your jaw? Can you soften? Inhale, lower halfway. Exhale, back up. Woo, last one, y'all. Inhale, lower halfway. Exhale, press her back up. Send your hips to the sky. Doggy. Oh, I can hear it now. I can hear it now. It's that Steve guy. You believe this? He made us do 6 whole push-ups in 2 sets of 3, separated by about a minute. You believe that? Let's keep getting her done, y'all. Inhale, lift your right leg high to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose, tiger pose. Inhale, reach. Exhale, low lunge, step all the way through. We should be on right leg. Inhale, rise up, reach up, crescent pose, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, jet airplane your arms, rib cage to thigh. Okay, now we're doing this slow and controlled. Come higher on the ball of your left foot. Slower than you want to move. Can we lean into airplane pose, balancing? And in doing that, can you bring your left heel, your hips, and your head in one line? Engage your right quadricep, squeeze your shoulder blades. Now without your left toes touching the ground. Come to standing, pull your left knee up into your chest. Again, you can interlace your fingers an inch or 2 below your knee. Or hands to hips, straighten your left leg out. Anything in between or beyond that, go for it. 3 breaths here, everybody. Inhale, leg lifts a little bit higher. Exhale, shoulders roll back, chest lifts. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last inhale. Let's reach your hands high to the sky. Exhale, back to airplane pose. Dakasana, we call it. Just kind of pass them through. Inhale, option to reach both hands forward here. Great job. Exhale, low lunge. Step your left foot back. Spin your back foot flat. Inhale, warrior 2, windmill open. All right. Now, if you're new to this, somewhat new, and you're feeling to yourself, hey, I think this is a long enough stance. It's not, especially if you're kind of tall. You need a longer stance there, brother. And if your knee comes in front of the ankle like that, you need even a little bit longer of a stance. There we go. We want to stack that knee right above your ankle. Now, just like we did on the other side, we're closing our eyes. Inhale, breathe tall, breathe wide, breathe life, breathe health, breathe well-being into every cell of your body. And exhale, sink down a little bit. Push yourself a little bit. I think you can do more. 3 more deep breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. We got 1 more. Take an inhale here. Exhale it out. All right, we're going to inhale, reach and look for length. Exhale is extended side angle pose. Uttita Parishvakonasana. Are you breathing deep? In through your nose and out through your nose. This happens to be the optimal breath for the human body. Down regulating our nervous system, focusing our mind, and that's not even scratching the surface. 5, you could take your left hand, reach to the ocean if you went there on the other side. 4, you could take your right hand up parallel for some supreme core strength. 3, 2, stay low in your lunge. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Remember, we're not here long. Reach up with your left hand. Grab your right wrist. Pull up, out, and away. Got 5. Transitioning to the back of our mat here in 4. Here we go, everybody. 3. Oh, she's got it. 2. Inhale, straighten your front right leg. They both got it. Exhale, rotate all the way around. Spin your back right heel up. Right elbow outside of your left knee or thigh. We call this Pavarita Anjaneyasana. Your rotated crescent. Once you're balanced, steady, and sturdy, here we're taking a couple breaths just to kind of marinate. To see how much we can get cooking without compromising our breath. Speaking of, we got 3 more here, everybody. Inhale. Exhale. Last 2, everybody. Inhale. Exhale. We got 1 more. Take a big inhale here. Rotation, rotation. Very good. Exhale. Release to low lunge. Back knee picks up if it's down. Walk your hands to the right. Straighten both legs. Once again, parallel your feet, but as usual, we'll do this side different. Inhale, we'll find a halfway lift. Chest and spine lengthen. Stay here. Exhale, open your arms like airplane wings. And then inhale, let's, with your strong core, rise all the way up to standing. Turn your left toes towards the street. Shorten your stance an inch or 2. Legs are straight-ish. We call it Trikonasana, triangle pose. Inhale, reach, reach, reach. Keep all that length and then rotate. Good. You wouldn't happen to have ESPN on your phone, would you? Why would I need that? I'm working. Rotate open. Straight legs. You can take about 4 more inches of a shorter stance. There we go. 1 more full breath. Inhale. Exhale. Simply inhale, take it all the way back up. Turn your left toes in. Turn your right toes out. Inhale, reach, reach, reach. Straight legs, everybody. Keep it a length. Tick-tock of the arms. Right hand down, left hand high. Real sweet one right here, y'all. Just tell you what. Your hamstring. If your SI joint hasn't popped in a good way up until this point, this one will usually get it. Let's go 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Last 2, everybody. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. All right. Let's inhale. Take her back up to standing. Exhale. Step your left foot to your right at the top of your mat. Face the ocean. Hands to heart. Easy like Sunday morning. Let's take her home. Inhale. Sweep your hands up high to the sky. Last time here. Lean it back. Lift up and away and make it feel good. Exhale. Fold all the way down. Dive in deep and empty out. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back lengthen. Last time. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank, shift forward and lower. Take it all the way down. And then see if you can bend your knees. Grab your right foot or ankle with your right hand, left with left. Exhale everything out. And then inhale, kick your legs up and kick them back, everybody. Guys, see if you can get your thighs off the ground. We're looking good, brother. Get those thighs up, knees in towards each other. Nice work. Give me 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 10-4? 14. Oh. Inhale, lift it up. Woo, man. I did not need to hear that. Exhale, exhale, release. Drop your left ear to your mat, gaze to your right.
That was the Bills.
All right, we're going to do that one again. Chin forward. Bend your knees. Right foot or ankle with right hand. Left with left. Exhale it out. Inhale. Kick up and lift up. Broaden across your heart. And if this one is uncomfortable, good. I think we're knocking on the right door if that's the case. 2 more deep breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Kick and lift up. Very good. Exhale, release. Woo! Right ear to your mat. Gaze left. If you want to bend your knees and windshield wipe your legs, go for it. But we'll meet back in downward facing dog. And already we'll start to take her home, y'all. Inhale, lift your left leg high to the sky. Exhale, half pigeon pose. Sweep all the way through. You want to take it across your body. You want to pull your heel in towards your body to close and protect your knee joint. And then take an inhale here. Exhale, walk your hands out. Drop your head down. And we are breathing. Deep breathing. And as we start to kind of slow down, hey, if those layers, that sweatshirt is sitting right next to you, you might want to grab it. Keep breathing, though. When you're good here, we'll walk our hands back out of this one. Plant our palms, and I'll meet you right back in downward facing dog. You'll probably want to shake that leg out just to get some blood flow back into that. And let's switch it up. Inhale, lift your right leg to the sky. Exhale, sweep her through. Half pigeon pose. Eka para Raja Kapotasana. Huh? Raja Kapotasana. One side's going to be different. That's all good. Walk your hands out. Drop your head down. And again, it matters we do this stuff, everybody. As we get older, our body, I think, kind of naturally tightens, stiffens. It ends up being almost like strangulation from the inside out. Whereas yoga seeks to create space within our body, in our mind, right? Rather than having our mind and our thoughts being like LA rush hour traffic. After our yoga practice, personally anyway, it's more like I'm driving down a country road at 2, 3 a.m. Barely anybody out there. Thank yourself for being here and continue to breathe. All right, everybody. Last dogger of our day. Walk your hands out, plant your palms. Step it on back, downward facing dog. Hips high, head dropping. Good. Take another inhale, bend your knees and look forward. End of your exhale, let's come all the way through to seated. Take your legs out in front of you. Point your toes straight up. I would bend my knees here. Root down, inhale, reach high. Keep all that length and then just exhale, fold, and take it all the way down. If there's a lot of space between your belly and your thighs, bend your knees some more. It's all good. Three deep, full breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Pull your breath in. Keep it flowing. One more. Inhale. Good. Exhale. Let's release. Come all the way back up. And then just roll easily onto your back. Once you get down there, hey, happy baby pose is waiting right there for you. Take that into a spinal twist of your choosing, of course, unless there is something else that you need. Go for it. You folks at home, hope you're having a great day. Hope you're having a great practice. Hope you get value out of this. Please hit that like button. Subscribe, of course, if you haven't subscribed. Let me comment. Let me know where you're tuning in from. Keep breathing. Twist and hit both sides evenly. Hitting both sides. Hey, and once we got them both, I think we've done it here. Take her back through center. Pull both knees in one last time. And then go ahead and release. Let your legs fall out. Allow your toes to fall open. Get comfortable. Let your palms rest face up along your side body. We'll lay back, close our eyes. Exhale everything out. Take an inhale through your nose. Good. And a cleansing exhale through your mouth. Again, inhale through your nose. Exhale, clear it out. One more, inhale. Now hold full at the top. Can you soak up, drink up just a little bit more? And then release, clear it out. Whew. Let your body settle. Let your breath just come back to its natural pace. Chitta Vritti Nirodha, which is the intention of yoga, means the cessation of the fluctuations of our mind. Coming back to a place of homeostasis and balance. Allow yourself to bask in that. I'll guide us out in just a moment. Shavasana. Again, hope you had a great practice at home today, everybody. Do all those things. Keep showing up to your mat. The Venmo is at Namasteve Yoga. Again, I appreciate you, and I really hope you get value out of this. We'll see you this week. Namaste.